Good evening. Welcome to Interesting Talks Part 3 with footprintscounselingservice.com. My name is Yinka Bakari. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, welcome to my channel. If you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and leave some comments. If you would like me to talk about a specific subject that I haven't covered yet, please let me know, and I'll research it and do a good video for you to listen to. Today we're talking about upgrading ourselves, updating ourselves, learning to keep ourselves current in the way we think, the way we eat, the way we live our lives. And the analogy that I'm going to use for this is mobile phones. So text messaging began the media revolution that we see today. So it started off with pagers. And the first person to do that was a guy called Neil Papworth, who was a developer for Vodafone. And he sent the very first text message in 1992 to his boss, wishing him a happy Christmas. From there on in, there's ownership for mobile phones in 1996 in a household was 6%. 6%. 10 years later, it was 80%. Yeah? So in a 10-year period, mobile phones just took off from 6% to 80 in a 10-year period. If we'd have known, people that are interested in business, they would have bought mobile phone companies, mobile phone shops, and made loads of money. But we didn't. So then we're moving on to 2002. We was able to start doing text messages via mobile phone. 10 years later with this one, there was 150 billion people sending text messages in 2012. In 2007, we had the very first iPhone. We are now in 2018, we're on iPhone 10. These things come quickly. Things change fast. If you don't change with the times, you will get left behind. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Now, the advantages of upgrading yourself, trying to learn something new every day, is that you will be more interesting to talk to when you're talking to your wife or to your husband, to your friends, to your family. Even people that you meet, you'll come across as an interesting person because you're able to talk about things of knowledge that you've gained. And because you've actually got the mobile phone and the internet now, you can pick up knowledge very quickly. You can teach yourself something very, very quickly. And it will help you to, with your love life, with your food, what you eat, recreation, what you do, and career paths that you can change or upgrade. Become, the head of your company or your section where you work. Now, what I do find with a lot of people is they're still thinking in terms of 1992, 1996, 2010, even 2016 to solve problems that they face in 2018. How is that possibly going to work? Things have changed, rules have changed, the game has changed. So if you're playing a game with old-fashioned rules, your results are definitely not going to come out very good for you. And if people tell me that they're able to use 1992 thinking in business, in management, in transport, in booking a holiday, I think you'll be in a lot of trouble. I've been on buses and I've seen people in the 80s, 70s, 60s. They're playing Candy Crush on their phone. They're using their phone to do research, to find things. So don't be a hoarder of things that you've already learnt, thinking that it will be what you know is good enough to carry you through the rest of your life. You really need to keep updating yourself. So this is just a short talk, small point. It's just something to get you thinking how you can update yourself, how you can improve your life by gaining more knowledge about life. Personally, I believe that in this life you need to keep learning until you're no longer here, to the last day. Because you don't know what a little bit of new information can do for you. It can change your life, I mean, they've got the Hadron Collider, I think something in Switzerland and France, where they smash atoms together to see what particles are left behind. And they've discovered that the fastest way to travel now is no longer the speed of light. I think it's a quirk. You know, don't quote me on this, but there's a particle that they discovered that travels faster than the speed of light. So we have to update ourselves, you know. I'm sure when cars came in, people said that we could still use horse and carriage, that cars will never last. It's too much work to buy petrol and the tyres and keep it running. Well, look at cars now. We're even going into electronic cars. So you, yourself, need to update yourself. One last thing that I will talk about that I noticed that we all face if we've got mobile phones is constant updates. You get updates for Google, you get updates for Facebook, you get updates for Twitter, you get updates for Snapchat, you get updates for Messenger, you get updates for YouTube, you get updates for Google Drive and the whole lot of them. And people complain about the lack of memory in their phone, which is an issue. But if phones are updating themselves, if things are updating themselves, why are we not updating ourselves? It doesn't make sense, does it? So if you like this video, as I've said in the beginning, like, share, leave comments. If there's something you would like me to talk about, I have got loads of topics that I'm going to be bringing to you people. But if you have a topic that you yourself want me to discuss or to research or to put my spin on it, because not everybody's going to agree with what I say, and I don't expect that. But I think what I have is valid, so therefore I think I should share it. Last but not least, I have a downloadable tutorial for people that are looking to find people online dating, from Tinder, Elite, Harmony, you name it. There's a tutorial that I've created that is a fantastic tool to set you right if you're looking to do online dating. It talks about where to meet, what to wear, how to set your profile, how to check people out via Skype to see if that's the person that you're actually meant to be meeting, or the same person that they've voted that you've seen and started talking to. And it tells you about small conversation, where to have your first date, what to wear, and how to conduct yourself in a way that you'll come across in the best light. So bye for now. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for spending your time with me. Speak to you next time. Take care. Bye bye.